Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore One Biome. As you can see, I've made a few little changes since last episode. I've started a little bit of a farm here to get some bread as a more consistent food source that slowly regenerates, as opposed to me having to get fish and spend all my time fishing. And actually, I'm quite happy with the house from back here. I think it looks quite nice, the house we built last episode. So I'll take that as well. Obviously, the air from the room is I'm in full diamond now and was not last episode. So I went down to the mines with a bit more gear and just grabbed some diamonds. Nothing that exciting happened. There was one thing of note which I will share later in the episode, but overall it was a fairly simple adventure. The other change I made is I moved my mine entrance to here rather than come out just there. I had it turn an angle so I can add a little like stand here, something like a little mine entrance here. And yes, right now you hit your head the whole way down. But as we come in here, I've cleared out a little space here before we reach the mine, which again I want to make 3x3. Well, not 3x3, 3 along. So I've got a little space here, and you may be wondering what I'm going to do with it. Well, if you look in my inventory, I have 14 obsidian. And I did say, this episode, we'd be going to the Nether. In fact, I brought enough so I can actually fill the corners in. So, this is going to be my way into the Nether to start the attempt at beating the game by collecting some blaze rods or looting a bastion. We'll see what we get done today, but that is the primary goal for this episode. I want to get better at building in this series as well, and just a bit of obsidian in a mined out cave isn't that interesting, so I want to try and decorate this a little bit before I go and actually face the depths of the Nether. And for this portal design, I actually want to take a lot of inspiration from this one right here. Now this is on the CU SMP, which I've got videos of on my channel, and this is actually of my neighbours who you may have seen I did an episode with, which I'll link down below. But I really like this design first. I like this little nook where you enter the Nether portal from. I like the leafy overgrowth of it all. So I want to try to recreate something along the same veins in this world. Now with that said, here's what I came up with. Now it's not quite the same. I didn't have as much greenery to work with here, so I was kind of working with a bit, but I wanted to feel like it was almost like a semi-collapsed cave. The stone is coming in and you try and brace it with some different bits of wood, and there's a few lanterns hanging there. And at its heart is the Nether portal. So yeah, I just kind of sprayed in a bunch of different types of blocks, some deep state for shadows, and a bunch of greenery, and I think it doesn't look half bad. Obviously, the rest of this area has to be textured, and I won't be texturing all the way down, but maybe a little ways at least, before it becomes just like, I don't know. We'll see what I do with the actual main mine shaft. But with that in mind, I think it's time to go on a bit of an adventure, shall we? And we need to go deeper, folks. Perfect, we're in a warped biome, which means there's no immediate threats other than Enderman if I look at them like an idiot. Oh my goodness, and there's a Bastion right over there, so there's an immediate threat if I want it. Sure, why not? First of all though, so I don't end up getting lost, I went and brought one of these, which will always point me there. Now, how do I tell which one's which? The one that's spinning wildly is not from here. The one that's pointing normally is. Okay, cool. I'll just address this. I'm using lodestones because I don't want to just use coordinates the whole time. It feels a bit cheap to just be using coordinates the whole time. I didn't. There we go. No pearl. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, I would really like a safety pearl to escape any danger that could come up. So if I could get one, since we're in a warped forest, that would be great. Do I risk it? Do I risk the Bastion? I would. I just want some lava first, but I don't know how to get down there. Yes, Scar Pearl. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. That is our emergency lifeline. My series could end at any second. Just remember that, this is hardcore. I'm not going to cheat, so if I die, that is the end of the series. Oh, we've got some quartz though, that seems good. Yeah, also my diamond pick is going to die fairly soon. which I have accepted. I brought enough iron to make an iron pick to get me through this. In fact, I might want to craft that now before I go into the Bastion. Because yes, I'm going into the Bastion. Let's grab some lava, because it is the #1 way to deal with piglin brutes. Well, time to raid a Bastion in hardcore Minecraft. Never thought I'd be saying that. No, I don't believe they spawn on top, because I don't think the brutes do. So just in case, I might just pick up 1 block away from it. I believe this is treasure, I want to say, based on its shape. Okay, how am I going to tackle this? This is... I'm just going to say it now. This is a horrible idea. The first step is getting a safe place in there. Okay, we are officially in the Bastion now. I see brutes. I see more brutes. You know what I'd love to do is lure them to a place I can deal with them on my terms. I should have brought more blocks. I've got a bunch of nether rack. I'll use that. Let's try a bridge over to that guy and also not let anyone else get onto this bridge. I'm wearing gold, so I won't get shot off, in theory. I shouldn't be able to get shot off of pillars I make, or bridges, or anything like that. I'm so paranoid. I bet it's 1 brute down. I don't know how many brutes there are, because even in this gear, I'm dead by a brute. Well, why did I think this was a good idea? This is officially the entrance, I think. I can see outside. I don't know where the brutes are, and that scares me. Because I will just get like 2-tapped by them, I'm pretty sure. Why never Minecraft? There you go. Hello. Why am I being risky? That was way riskier than I needed to be. Right. I'm being very quiet here, but I'm just being hyper careful here. I don't know where roots are. Is that one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, again, I need to be so much more careful. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Ethan, you're... I'm gonna give myself a heart attack here. Just around that corner. I'm hoping he'll probably spot me and then I can kill him. My pinky is hurting from holding down the shift key for so long. There he is, there's the guy. Nope. There we go, if that's what you like to hear. Oh, hello. I probably shouldn't place the lava on a wooden block. Sure, that's probably a bad idea. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. And the magma cube spawn has decided to turn on. Okay, no. Dude, not cool. You can't just jump onto my... Oh, I almost... dude, go away. No, you can't be... you can't be walking onto my platforms. That's not cool. That is so uncool. I'm stressed enough as it is, guys. Do not be walking onto my platforms, please. I know you guys are the chill ones, but please, my platforms must be off limits. Do a quick 3-stack when I get onto the bridge. Go. Well, we've made it almost all the way down now, guys. So we are very much making progress in the right direction. The Endermen are relentlessly... Oh no, 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 up, 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 up. You're not supposed to... No, 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 no. No, that's it, that's the series over, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. That was a bad idea. Well, I did not realize I could jump up that high. Oh, okay. That was a bad idea. Well, goodbye house. Goodbye sugarcane farm. Goodbye dog. Goodbye storage. Fishing spot. Sheep pen where all the sheep had died. I didn't even get to show my audience that. Goodbye farm. Goodbye brand new portal room. Goodbye caves that gave me no end of grief. Goodbye skeleton spawner that I was going to make a more farm out of, and I didn't even have time to tell my audience about it. Goodbye spruce Taiga world. I chose a biome that I thought would be easy, and it was, as a good first start. And I had the hubris to go into the Bastion. I wasn't ready, not yet. I didn't realize magma cubes could jump that high. If I had, I'd be more careful about that and try to remove the spawners. You know, I know what I could have done there. There's definitely something I could have done better, but I would have had to have that knowledge to begin with. I thought I was safe. I was. But this is a hardcore series. That was the point. To get better at building, yes, but also to get better at Minecraft as a whole. And I made a base. You know, I built a house. At least that happened. And I wanted an adventure, and it just turned out to be a bit more than I had. It turned out to be a bit more than I'd hoped for. So that's it, I guess. That is the end of the series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone. The end of the